presence. I'm coming back to your presence.
Hi guys, I'm back with another webisode. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay. Hi guys, I'm back with another webisode, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get all of my notifications. And just subscribe because this is a growing channel and you want to be a part of this. So today I'm giving advice for single mothers who wish to date. Now I'm going to go ahead and put myself out there. I am a single mother. I became a single mother through divorce, and also my older two children, their father did pass. So go ahead and judge me. I'm so glad that man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. So I'm so glad God is looking at my heart. When I gave my life back to him, he erased everything. Everything in my past is no more, but I'm here to talk about the experiences that I've had with single mother dating and the things that I've learned and the advice that I can give. So when I first got back out there, the enemy tried to put the lie in my head that no one's going to want to raise someone else's kids. And you know what? That lie didn't last for 5 seconds, because guess what? I was raised by my stepfather. He was in my life ever since I was 2 years old. And to this very day, that's my father. That's my dad. That's who I call. Although my biological parent was not in the picture, my dad was there the whole time. I never was able to say I didn't have a dad around. I had a dad, and he's still there. My children are his grandchildren. So if God could do that for me, he could definitely do it for my kids and you too. So one thing we want to look at is, how did we get in this situation? Because although I'm divorced, there was a role I played in choosing the man. If you've listened to my other videos, I talked about how when I first got with him, my ex-husband, I had prayed if he was the one, and God showed me he wasn't, and I got married anyway. So there was a role that I played. I ignored all the red flags, and it costed me. So we can't afford to make the same mistakes. Don't feel like just because you're a single parent you have to settle, and don't be desperate, because guess what, desperate women, we see you. Everybody sees you posting about how single you are, constantly taking pics, selfies of your whole body and yourself and your butt, and just trying to draw attention, talking about how many men are in your inbox. Guess what? This does not make you look like a respectable young mother. This makes you look like you're so desperate, and men use that as an opportunity to pounce on your emotions and to just go after the prey and get in there, get what they want, and leave, and thus leaving you single again. Now that we're older and wiser, we have to do things differently, and I'm not trying to knock anyone because we are single again, but we're too old to be like, whoops, I'm pregnant and the man is gone. So make sure you do some checks so that this doesn't happen to you. Number one, do not sleep with anyone. If you're not married, this is why God tells us to wait until we're married, because you stop, Ashton. I'm gonna make you get out.
Idea? Is the coast clear?
So when I first started dating again, I remember that there was this one guy who I was dating. I really liked him. I thought we hit it off really well. I remember asking, well, what is this? And he's like, well, why we gotta put labels on stuff? And very quickly I started to realize I'm going down the same exact path that I've been down before. And plus God had put it in my spirit, this man is not for you. So I had to just say, forget it. He was showing me that he was not ready to be a father. He wasn't ready to commit. And men know what they want, and if they're not ready to commit, it's time for you to let them go. We are too old to be waiting around for years for a man to commit. He's going to drag you along for even more years, and you might end up having a child with him, and he may leave, or he just might not ever marry you at all. So know your worth. You are worth more than to lay down with someone who doesn't want to commit with you. That's how you avoid the whole single mother thing from happening again. And not only do you need to know your worth, but know your kids' worth. You are responsible for your children. Your children are watching you. What you do is what they will repeat. When you're dating men, do not be quick to bring them around your children. My children have never met another man, and rightfully so, because every man that I've met and tried to see if it was going to work out, it didn't work out. So what was the need to bring them around my kids? You get the kids emotions involved. Some children are desperately want a father in their life, and you confuse them. I remember this one guy I used to date. He always thought women were hoes. He thought everybody was a thought. And I'm like, where did you get this idea from? Come to find out, he got it from his mom, because his mom used to bring so many different men around. And so these are the concepts your children will get if you keep on bringing a lot of men around. They're going to think that women are hoes, and vice versa. The little girls are going to learn to just jump from man to man. And a man shouldn't even be at your home unless you all are in some type of commitment and you know marriage is about to happen. So be careful how quick you bring people around your children. And even on social media, you all have never seen me post a man on social media. Doesn't mean I haven't dated or tried to get to know a man. Dating is just what I heard someone else say, collecting data. I'm just trying to see, are we fit for each other, and prayerfully see if this is a God thing, and if it's not, move on. You don't have to announce to Facebook. I know when you first start dating somebody, come on now, it's common with everybody that it feels so wonderful. You just get so excited. You want to tell everybody then 3 months down the road, either you're pregnant and he's gone, or y'all didn't work out and you just done invited him to your home. He done met your children. You done put them all over social media, and now everybody looking like, what happened? All of a sudden you got to delete all the pictures of him, and people like, what happened? People notice that. People notice when you're popping up with a different dude every day. Be careful who you're bringing around your children. There was this one guy who had told me, I think we should meet the children first to see if we like the kids. And I'm like, no. We're the prize. Women, again, know your worth. The woman is the prize. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Not she who finds a man, or we are the prize. So if you have met a godly woman, of course the kids are going to be in order. You can talk to her about that. And his thing was, well, I could pretend I'm a friend, and so I should lie to my kids just so you could. What kind of scraggly man are you? But anyway, we're the prize. Know your worth and know your children's worth. But at the same time, have your children in order. Make sure you're raising them up in a godly manner. Make sure they know that, hey, mom might or dad might have a girlfriend or boyfriend soon that's going to lead to marriage. You have to respect adults. And when this person comes in, they're going to be the head of the house. They're going to be providing. And you all have to know how to respect that. So make sure your children are in order. And moms, we can't be a dad. It ain't happening. We cannot be a father. But the person we bring around, it's important that we're careful who we choose, because this person is going to show our sons and our daughters how a man is. We got a second chance now. Let's do this thing right. And so if you meet a guy and he says he doesn't want kids, goodbye. Goodbye. Ladies, we can't be so desperate that we just settle for that. This is how you see these children on the news. The man done said he don't want a kid, and the women bringing them around the man, and he is just irritated with children. Find you somebody who loves children and be encouraged. I have met different men over the course of these 5 years. One was a doctor, one was a banker, one had his own business. None of them cared or were concerned about the fact that I have children. Now, they were great guys. We didn't end up working out, but they didn't care I had children. It's 2018, and if you're watching this video, you're probably somewhere around my age. People have children at this age. And while you're waiting, continue to build yourself up as a woman of God and spend time with the Lord, and He will send that perfect person. Don't you rush and jump on it. Don't you start to feeling desperate. Don't you get discouraged thinking a man is not going to want you because you have children. It doesn't matter what the number. As I've said, no one has ever come to me, and that has never been the problem. That's not an excuse for you to settle. Stop settling. Let's do things differently this time. Let's not go down the same path, lest we end up a single mother for the second and third time around. So I hope you all take my advice. I don't like to see mothers out there hurt and, repeating the same thing. It actually is sad. There's a way to avoid this from happening again. So just hope you listened and soaked it in. Like, subscribe, share. Get healed, get whole, so you can help somebody and be blessed.